everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Reframing the Art of Interior Design. I'm Casey.
And I'm Rainey.
And we are so excited to bring this podcast to you, but we've had a few technical gremlins while we filmed, so please forgive us.
Right. We are interior designers. We are not techies, but we were so bold and bought equipment to take with us across the pond to Amsterdam, and we got to interview the most amazing team.
It was fantastic, and we hope at least everything that they said you can hear, because it was insightful and wonderful and beautiful and exciting, right?
Exactly.
What they've created is so wonderful, and we got to be part of it. Or part of seeing it. Sorry, we weren't part of creating it.
Exactly. After we toured their facilities, we got to film a podcast in one of the Cosentino city centers in Amsterdam. And it was amazing. The people that we were with, the people we got to interview. And so we brought it back and we were so excited, and it got sent in to our production team, and they were like,
wah, wah.
So,
but what can we say? Here you go. We hope you got to listen, and we hope you get at least the nuggets.
Thank you. Enjoy.
We are so excited to be here at the Cosentino City Center and with this amazing group of people from Pitt Cooking, the crew at Cosentino, of course. The hospitality here has been insane, and look at the people that we get to do it with. This is for real.
By the way,
I forgot to say that. We are live from Amsterdam.
Everybody here is here at Cosentino and Peanuts. And so, Patty girl in the back.
That would be me.
That's her brain baby. It's coming up on your face.
My grandbaby.
No, brain baby. Oh my gosh. Brain baby. We have 4 hands represented. Everybody's so we're excited.
We're excited. We get to do a podcast with the Pitt crew and the Cosentino people, and so we are so excited to see to learn the BTS about what they do every day and share it with you guys.
Yeah. Wonderful. Introduce yourself.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Richard Aniskevich, interior designer based in Nashville, Tennessee.
I am interior designer Mikhail Watch, based out of Los Angeles.
Ariane Belizaire, based in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
You're the plus one.
I'm the plus one with 4 hands.
That's Bullock. I'm Patty with Cosentino. All right, I'm Heather. I'm Heather Squire with Pitt Cooking.
Hello, my name is Michael Bink, also from Pitt Cooking, the founder of Pitt Cooking. I'm more than happy that everybody is here, so let's celebrate together.
Thank you.
And finally, last but not least, my name is Laura, and I am the city manager here in Amsterdam, and so happy to have everyone here today. Thank you.
And finally, I'm Desanka, and I'm a new CEO from Pitt. And welcome to Amsterdam.
Again, we are so excited to be here with you guys. And this is Michael with Pitt, Heather with Pitt, and Desanka, who is the new CEO of Pitt, and the first woman in headquarters, second woman in the company, second to Heather. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And today is your second day on the job?
Yeah, actually, I started July 1st, but today I really wanted to be here because you were coming. I didn't want to miss that for nothing.
Wow.
And where are we again?
Let me check. We are in, where are we, Case?
We're in the Cosentino showroom in Amsterdam, y'all. And this is our owner, right? Founder, one of the founders of, which is here locally in Amsterdam, or right outside of. And so we are just beyond tickled that we get to do this.
Just beyond.
Amsterdam. As nice.
So feel like I can't say them.
I know, like, just in case our listeners in here, because this is a pretty big deal. Like, Antiques Roadshow kind of too. So yeah, we're so excited.
We will have in the show notes some photos of the tour that we got to do today at Pitt. And as a designer, I, of course, have seen your product, touched it, felt it, kind of understood it. But after today, the education that I got to see the handcrafted assembly guys, 2 guys making specific units that have been ordered by specific clients, and understanding the care that goes into all of it, seeing the engineering and how much goes into perfecting your product. I, for one, cannot wait to specify.
So it was exciting, and we get to see some neat stuff. I mean, everybody thinks it's the pretty, and actually I like the nuts and bolts personally. So getting to see your manufacturing processes but it was so clean. Like I've been in a lot of work, and not just of, of course your production areas is just very meticulous, but even your housing for your logistics side and where everything's boxed. And even that is all done in-house by hand. So it is the most bespoke experience for the end user. So take us back 15 years. Like,
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I thought I had some hair.
we'll put that in the show notes too.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if even better with or without, so they put it in the middle of that. But yeah, it's not like a hobby, like free. When I started off with my business partner, he was, to be honest, the creative father of the planet. He was very creative, and he created some nice furniture, kitchen furniture, and he really wanted to design something different, just an appliance. So we started to develop something unique, something integrated, but overall very high class and quality in the way it looks. So we started off with the integration of gas into countertop, and that's the challenge what we started.
So when he's integrated in the countertop is the part that is the most unique. And I don't want that to go, because most people have never even seen it, anything like it. So keep going. But that's the part where you're like, wait, I don't have to have just a gigantic box cut out of my camera and now I stuff something in it. It's this beautiful.
Yeah. I think that's even the most important answer, especially nowadays. People want to create integration fast. Many designers ago, we thought it was just a functional area. And especially nowadays, it's just an area where everybody comes together with love, with a family, with friends. And of course, at the end, we also want to prepare some food. But it's not really an area that we really want to have only functionality. So that's the reason that we thought it has to be integrated, not be seen, or only be seen if you really want to take care of it to prepare your food.
Right. And I think another good point that was made today is that we buy and specify these extraordinary countertops. And then right in the middle of the kitchen, pride of place, you cut out a 36, 48, 60, sometimes even bigger chunk of countertop so that you can slide in a range or a cooktop, and all of that gorgeousness is completely lost. And so with your product, all you have is the banner and sleek, gorgeous knobs. So you have, and all that countertop is there. So that was really extraordinary. And then Heather, one of the things that I wanted to ask you is, when did you join the company and what did you do before?
So I've been with the company for 2.5 years, and we really saw an opportunity in North America. Saw the product like you guys did, and we're just blown away. The kitchen is the hub of the home, and this is like a piece of hard work in your kitchen. I don't know about you, but in my house, everyone is always gathered around the kitchen. I have these beautiful places in my home, but they're always in the kitchen. And so it just makes it such a great place to have such a beautiful piece of artwork that happens to be functional and high power, So I came on 2.5 years ago, as I mentioned. Prior to that, I come from consumer electronics. And I ran sales at GoPro for about 6.5 years.
Oh, that's interesting.
Before anybody really knew what GoPro was. Well done, Joe. Hold on. No. Yeah. And, being one of the only females there as well, in a man's industry, it was really exciting for me to come into something that is very, very different, but consumer driven and exciting. It's fantastic. So for you being, well, not even starting yet, your background is very interesting and where you started from before you got to here. Mm-hmm. Can you shed some light on that?
Yes, actually, So I'm in a field, as you said, it's day two. So very, very excited to be part of this team. Great products, great brand, great experience of the product itself. Not only when you see it on Instagram or when you see the films, but really when you go and really use it yourself. And that is not only like aesthetically great, but it's also functionally perfect, working perfect. Because I'm really kitchen intensive. I cook every day the full scale meal. So even though if I come 7th off, I would really full scale meal with food for myself. So I'm not looking kitchen. I'm really using kitchen. So for me, this was just a dream job really to join the company that really is making difference in the area, in the kitchen area space. Now, where I'm coming from, I'm from consumer goods, almost 20 years in different consumer goods companies. Some of them, in Sara Lee in the United States. I worked for Philips for almost 20 years. And most recently, I was managing director of one company in south of Holland, also very, very consumer intensive goods. So not to speak much about that. Originally, I'm come from Serbia. I live in Amsterdam. I happen to be this beautiful city, and really welcome you here into our town, into our country, into our company. And thank you very, very much for visiting us today. It means a lot to the company, but to me personally, as a recognition of the company that I just started to work for.
Yeah, I love that. So tell us a little bit about your family. You said you live here in Amsterdam. So tell us about your family.
Yeah. As I said, I come from Serbia, but my husband is Dutch. I have one boy and I have one dog.
Yay!
And one husband, one boy.
Just to clarify.
They say this is my second wife, third wife. Okay, third wife.
How old is your son?
He's 15, just turned 15. Actually, this weekend was his birthday. We went to Bloemendaal. And this weekend was the longest day in a year.
Yeah.
So after 11 o'clock, it was a beautiful sunny day in Bloemendaal on the beach, beautiful outdoor cooking in the restaurants. It's kind of all happens outdoor. So it is very nice. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
And you had said you started in design. You worked in hotels with that design aspect of it. So now being on this end, do you see how this can grow even more? Because you guys just launched and probably just one for all of them. But does that get you excited? Because now you're back kind of in your old stomping ground as far as what you're doing from the other side.
Yeah. I didn't mention that in between my different companies, I also had my own company, and that was in high-end interior designs. The company was actually, I spotted when working still from Sara Lee. If you remember, there was 2001, the crash, and there was a kind of a crisis in the market. And I said, I really want to not to spend all my life in the company. I want to try something new. I want to live the life. As many of us had this statement, I just want to do something that I always wanted to do. And I started my own company with interior design. And that was specifically to high-end design hotels. That was a new trend coming to the Netherlands, where you would have completely a hotel designed from bottom up into a completely personalized outlet. So I used to live in Milan. So I used to know a lot of interior designers in terms of furniture designers, not interior designers, but furniture designers. So I connected that part of my previous life with the need in Netherlands and worked at different projects on hotel interior designs. I did for 3 years, and it was one of the most beautiful moments of my career in my life, where after the 3 years, I landed in a Philips for one project for controls and interior lighting controls. And after 6 months, they offered me something great, and which is called 7.5 for this.
I don't know that. Almost 2 months off from.
Which I didn't have one single day in the past year in my own company.
Yes.
And that was the offer I couldn't refuse. I could continue with my job, with my own company on the side, but that doesn't work.
No.
So, and Philips took my heart, and I was there for 20 years. Almost.
I love that. So
I wanted to ask you, Heather, let's say, well, first of all, tell us about your beautiful family. And then I also want you to tell us, one of my favorite questions to ask is, it's a weekend, it's a Saturday morning. You are not checking your emails. You're not on the phone. What are you doing?
Okay, start with my amazing daughters. I have 2 daughters. I get a little choked up talking about them. They're so amazing. So I have 2 daughters. One is 22 and the other one turns 23 on Friday. That's why I have to leave amazing Amsterdam and don't get to go to Spain with you all. I'm so proud of them. They're incredible. They're just strong women and they're very proud of their mom. So that's also amazing for me to like lead by example, very self-sufficient. They are just incredible. And on Saturday, if I'm not spending time with them, my favorite thing is to hike. I live in the most beautiful place in the United States. I live in Boulder, Colorado, and the mountains are right at my door. And I'm so fortunate. And I also have a dog. I have a Vizsla. Her name is Irene. Hello, Irene. She's hysterical and she loves to run. And so, yeah, hike, anything outdoors, anything active is just my jam. Where in Boulder are you? My son is there. So I live in a little town called Nybont, and it's right outside of Boulder. I sit up on a mesa and I actually see CU campus. So I see the flags out my back door. I'm so fortunate. It's cute. And you? What do you?
Yeah, it's a good question. Let's start with my beautiful wife, the local wife. Now almost 15 years married. So it's going to be next week. After when I started the company said, let's get married. So I don't know why. I should be in love.
She's a very patient and loving
Oh, absolutely. I love her a lot. So I met her around 23 years ago. She had from the previous marriage 3 beautiful daughters, 38 now, and 36 and 33. Last Monday, became 33. Beautiful, and he gave me 4 beautiful grandkids. So I'm privileged.
And they're all within minutes.
Yeah, they're all in the same small town in the center of Holland. So I'm really happy. I'm really pleased with them. When I'm not working on Saturday, most of the time I'm trying to, I try to go out, to do some sports, cycling, kite surfing. Unfortunately, 2 years ago, I just mentioned it, I had a small accident that my nerve was damaged. So now I try to find a little bit more balance. Walk around, go out with some friends and do the job. So more balance now.
So we were talking, so you're residential now, predominantly in a residential space. Is that right? Do you see yourself going into maybe a commercial space, or do you really love where you're at and plastic mainly to the residential?
Yeah, at this point, we do the main focus that we have is residential. And of course, sometimes we receive some quotes also for the hospitality. And of course, we will support it with the full focus. I think that's most important to build your business. Keep the focus for the residential. And of course, also the multi-units for the commercial part as well. So, yeah.
If you weren't running Pitt Cooking, what would you be doing? What would your career be?
Oof, that was a good question. Before I started up with Pitt Cooking, to be honest, I didn't know this and didn't know where I started at that point. I was a sales manager of Fine. I really like the kitchen industry with 3 luxury brands. Viking, for Viking, there was a manager of Goodman, a German extraction manufacturer. So I think it followed me more or less the same.
You'd be in the same space.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
That's huge. And what's the element that brought you? Because this has had to many sleepless nights and months and years of patience and stress and all of these things. But what is the thing that has kept you coming every morning, getting up and just conquering what you guys had to go up against?
That's a good question. Again, I think the most important thing is to be proud to build something with the people you love, business-wise. Of course, also personal. And if you create something unique and you can build it together with people, felt like your family is very important, also business-wise. And to build a business on the global planet, to be proud of together.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's really important. Yeah, I would just add that Pitt is, we've mentioned it to you all. Errol, one of our founders, mentioned it to you. It really is family. And we really support each other. We help each other, and we genuinely like each other, which is such a gift to be able to enjoy the people you work with and to be working on a product that is so beautiful and that you're really proud of. And to have Desanka on board to be able to share in that is really, we're just very excited. So how many of you are in the discussion today?
In total, 24. 24 in total. And of course, a lot of really nice partners distributed all over the world. So I think if you count everything to it, more of 100.
Yes,
Because we're all, again, more family. Even though we're based in Holland and North America, with all the distributors and the partners, we come as a big company.
So we mentioned that each unit is handmade. How many units do you think that you will make this year in 2025?
2025, I think we will achieve around 78,000. The dream was to sales. Yeah.
Wow. And that's growth over last year you shipped?
A little bit less than 5,000.
Wow. That's explosive growth.
Yes.
And so now with your newest thing launching,
Tell us
about it.
Yeah, well, we started the drink 15 years ago with gas. The thought that we had is not only creating gas, is integrating cooking, gas, induction, and so on. So we built the production and the brands for the first 10 years only in Holland. And then we go abroad. Going abroad, we also have the capacity to make some investment with some new engineers, also some new products. Because we noticed that not only gas, but also induction is needed. So after, 3.5 years full force for the team, with a lot of efforts, and big investments as well, of course, we created a very unique induction system. Very unique, like we also created with the gas.
It's just awesome. I think another important thing about your product, as a designer, it's very exciting for a homeowner. It's very impactful. And that is, not only do you only have gorgeous grills on top of the countertop, but underneath it's a minimal amount of space needed. So you get all of that space under your cooktop bag for storage, any kind of storage you want. And that's huge. That is amazing.
Yeah. You guys have, it's streamlined. I mean, it's a beautiful, I feel like we could just pick the thing up and walk out. I almost did, but I shouldn't on my approach was I get very hard. But because of that, like the weight and everything and just the distribution and how you guys put it in the boxes. And it seems like it's an ever evolving experiment too of how to get it to the end user with minimal cost at the damage less, all of those moments where you're like, you guys are just constantly formulating and growing your reframing. How you guys do it, which is what we love, right? Yes, love it. Really special. And so it's how long does it take? So we get a call and our client, says, yes, we got it, please. And so we tell you guys, and then how long until maybe some of the US?
Yeah, I think maybe you can answer the question a little bit about the growth on the production side.
Yeah. So in North America, we are very excited that we have a warehouse in North America. And so we have 21 different layouts in the gas product. We keep all of them in stock at any given time. So if your client said, I'm ready to do it and I want the Foessa, which is our 6-burner, we say, absolutely, it will ship to you within 24 to 48 hours. So that is with our product that has the knobs on the top. We keep those standard, natural gas. We also have a beautiful design where the knobs are on the front side and they are gorgeous. They are more custom. So we need to work with you and with the client to get some measurements. Those take about 10 to 12 weeks because we bring it all back to Holland and Rick, who you saw today, and the team, and they make that product exactly to your project. So just so long. So that designer who wants just that truly curated moment, that was wow, right? That is so unusual. You guys have it. Gift to them. You share with them and you get to design it. And at that moment, how do they know their fabricator? How does that work? Do you, say in North America? Yeah, the fabricator, this is the best part about it. And this is why we have spoken to many fabricators around the country. On our website, we have all of the files that they could possibly need. So when they order the product, it comes with a paper template if they want to do it by hand, but a lot of fabricators have CNC machines. And so they can download the files from our website and plug it into their machine, and it cuts it to perfection.
That's amazing. And y'all have spent so much time developing your installation guides because, like you said, it can be, and every burner is tested before it leaves, and it can be in perfect condition. But if it is not installed properly, that is where the breakdown can be. But you guys have minimized that and empowered the fabricator and the installer to get it right, correct?
And I wanted to add as well that this is a unique product which is designed in Holland, made in Holland, and absolutely 100% handmade. And that is, I don't think that any industry partner is using this way. So that makes it really special and unique. And that's what you were saying, that continuous improvement. So every day, everybody in the company is busy with improving. That's what I saw in these first 2 days. Whenever I would speak with somebody who said, yes, I did this, I improved it like this, I did this small change, I got this. So everybody is having this mindset of consumer has to be happy. Customers are partners and not our, cash. So it is this feeling of responsibility and continuous being better every day is fantastic.
There's a pride in those. There's a pride that is doing this. That was, I don't know. That just doesn't have. I mean, it's you have instilled them the confidence to come and say, "Hey, this might be a better way." I know they were learning how to glue. For the induction, there was like a gluing situation. It has to be a little bit cold heat. Yeah. How does this all go? And he was able to discover what would be the best way for them to do it, and not something telling them. I think that is unbelievable. Yeah. And I think that we were able to show you all the evolution of, the gas product has been around for 15 years. And, 15 years, it's pretty amazing that very minimal changes, but the changes that we have made are very impactful. We've listened to the customer. We've seen where installation could be done a little bit better, working with Cosentino on their stone and making sure that it is, in the best possible compatibility that it can be. And so we're always looking to be better. And I think that's what makes us stand out. I would just add also 2 more things about, you mentioned about being able to put something underneath. You can put your oven underneath. It's amazing. There's so much space underneath. You could actually mix and match our different models, and you can put a division between them and have drawers underneath. It's, designed to be different because they're different by design is something I love that. That's a different t-shirt.
Different by design.
It's what I've been saying this since day one. I love that. We are designed to be different.
We'll have to make that.
That is so
use that one.
You're going to have to definitely use that one.
Desanka, I am interested what you do on the weekends when you're not working. What do you do with your family?
Okay, so my family likes to sleep. And I wake up early, and every Saturday, Sunday I make pancakes. Because it is for me, I want every Saturday, Sunday to be simply nice, celebrating the beautiful day. Then I unfortunately I don't have mountains. It's kind of I can take a bike. It's all flat in Holland. But very close to my home, there is a Northern Markt in front of the church. There is an old church. In front of that church, there is biological market. So I go there because it's not just buying and shopping what you need for the purchase, but you speak with the people really growing that vegetable or the butcher making his own meat. And that makes me I would say, okay, what should I cook today? What is the vegetable of the season? They will tell you, they give you a whole recipe, and they give you everything you need to have for that recipe. And it's always nice to speak with the local people because they know, you forgot to take this. I said, I don't want that. No, you cannot make a Dutch dish. I don't want it. No, there's no way you can go away without buying it because peterselie, for example. So that's my Saturdays are always like that. And Sundays I read the newspaper. I don't want to hear about anybody. Because it's Saturdays really I dedicate to my family, and Sundays I drink a coffee and enjoy myself.
Well, I cannot thank you guys enough for this. Today, everything about today has been spectacular. You've made us feel welcome. I am empowered now to sell this product, and I can't wait to see how all of that turns out. And we'll certainly share photos of anything that we specify for you guys.
Yeah, I know. And just, is there anything we didn't ask that you want to tell us or to share with people to know about what thing, or no? If not, just want to make sure
Do you like
We're
to
good.
cook?
Huh?
Do you like to cook?
I love to cook.
Yes, absolutely. But I cook more for, I'm getting more back, good English, huh? Back into more recipe style rather than just cooking to keep my children alive.
Okay,
Healthy,
yeah.
something to throw in their face that I knew felt comfortable about. But we cook most nights. So yeah. But now I'm excited to see more things like what you guys have done, because it's just
Inspiring.
It
It just makes your mind go crazy.
the innovation's insane. And it's one more question would be stone. There's no other way to do this without it going into a stone. Does it have to be man-made, or can it be a natural?
Can install any type of material, marble, nickel, stone, quartz, stainless steel.
Quartzite.
Yeah, the only things we don't recommend are a high pressure laminate,
Yeah.
but that's not our customer typically. Right. Just as a asterisk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we grab the mic? Yeah, I just wanted to add, about, we're very excited about the induction launch in North America. It is here in the Netherlands right now. So the great thing is we're close to home. They're working out any potential issues, keeping a close eye on it. So when it comes in the fall, late summer, early fall, we're just really excited to be able to bridge this with this podcast. We'll probably, so hopefully the timing is perfect. And, being able to mix and match. That's what I'm working with a lot of designers on right now. So when the product comes, you can do gas and our induction. And it's just a beautiful marriage for the hobby.
Love that. Love that. Thank you again so much.
Can't wait to
Love
see
getting
this.
to know.
Yeah, this is amazing. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, how amazing was that?
I was wondering, how do we do this? Going all the way to Amsterdam. I said it again. It's a drinking game now. When we found out we were coming with Cosentino, you have to do a podcast. How are we going to do this? And you were brave and brilliant, and you love that all the way here.
You did too.
And we got to do this, have this incredible experience interviewing in their land.
This is it.
Fabrication. It was really special.
I think so too. And, Patty, somebody last night said that she's a curator of people, Patty with Cosentino. And she really is, but she's also a curator of, what do you call it when people?
Collaboration.
Yeah.
The ultimate collaborator.
She's also a curator of collaborations with brands. And so, in the show notes, when you get to see, or you go to YouTube and you get to see what this looks like, what Pitt Cooking looks like, it'll also change your mind about what you think about kitchens. And hopefully you'll be as mind blown as we were.
Yeah, it's amazing. And we can't say it enough. When you are asked to do anything in our industry, to go to events or go to these meet and greets or go overseas to see these vendors, go, because you do not know what you're going to learn. And we would never have learned about because of Cosentino had it not be for CNETs, right? Because we're not seeing it quite yet. So we're way ahead of the game, and it just makes you so relevant in our industry. I feel like
it feels empowering.
It does feel empowering. We have so much now, even more knowledge and information, because we really did watch what they were putting this stuff together in. It was
while we're standing
it.
And it's intricate.
And there's great music. Oh my God. And there's good music. It's a fun environment. Yes. I want to work there. So,
well, it was so great. And I think the next time we will be in Spain at the Cosentino headquarters. So yeah, I just love you. I love doing this with you. Love this experience. And thanks for looking with you. Until next time. Yes. So follow us, like us, share us. You can follow me on Instagram at Rainey Richardson Interiors.
I'm Cassandra _brand_interiors. And follow everything, share with your friends. If you saw something you really love, reach out to us. We really want to hear about what you think.
Right.
And check out Pitt, Pitt. And again, Pitt Cooking, and then Cosentino, of course, wherever you live. So,
Bye.
thank you. Bye.
Can you see our notes sitting there? Okay, good. Good, because we can't either. Just kidding.
I just gave him some recommendations where to go to, so I think we're gonna do that. But first, pit stop.
That was cute. That was cute.
Some more water. You didn't understand that, as I put a cracker in my mouth.
Okay, thank you.
So then we should have wine. Actually, we should. Yeah, we could get all those over here. But
It's something stronger here.
Two shots.
Yeah.
What is a liquor from the Netherlands that we should
Geneva.
take shots of?
No, Geneva.
Yeah.
Geneva.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
sense.
there
Maybe
is a
later.
place here nearby Museumplein. I used to bring my customers there because they learn how to make Geneva
Oh, really?
cocktails. Everybody goes happy hours, you know. It's really fun.
We'll do that after this.
We did happy hours yesterday. It was happy 18 hours
Yeah.
or something.
I think it was officially called Happy 18 Hours.
It was.
When we rolled back in at 1:15, I couldn't believe it. Because Rainey at 11:30, she's like, so how are we going to handle this? Will we take a nap? We were all kind of molded for a minute, and Patty's like, no, I think we're just going to go through. And we're like, okay, early dinner, and then we'll.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we'll go to bed early.
1:15. Anyway, but here we
It's
are.
amazing that